And ultimately, it allowed me the opportunity to make thousands from doing this particular side hustle for a vehicle that was just sitting there most of the time. Here are 3 side hustles that you can leverage in 2024 to make upwards of $900 a day. We're going to go ahead and jump right in with number 1, which is using ChatGPT in order to start a resume writing business. Now, resume writing was actually one of the very first side hustles that I did. Unfortunately, when I started it, ChatGPT was not around. And while resume writing can definitely be very lucrative, it can also be a very time-consuming process. It was taking me upwards of 3 to 4 hours to write a resume, and I was only charging about $60 or $70, at least in the beginning. As I started to get good and ultimately lessen the amount of time that I was investing into writing a resume, I started to actually charge more. At the peak of my resume writing side hustle, I was making upwards of $500, if not more, for every single resume that I was writing. Now, ChatGPT has come into the picture, and it ultimately allows you the opportunity to be able to do a lot of the labor-intensive work that I was doing manually in a fraction of the time. ChatGPT ultimately allows you to be able to structure the bullet points within a resume to speak to a person's skill set in a more clear and concise manner. Now, it's important that ChatGPT cannot be leveraged word for word. You want to make sure that you're still adding on your own creative license. That way you're able to stand out. But understand that there is a huge client base out there in regards to those who want a professional resume done. And you are coming in and being able to solve a pain point for them allows your side hustle of resume writing to be able to succeed. As mentioned, you can charge anywhere from, let's say, $50 or $60 on the low end. And that's if you, again, are just starting out, to $500, if not more, for a resume. Ultimately, individuals are open to paying a premium for those who are able to craft resumes that allow them to be able to stand out and ultimately land the jobs of their dream. Now, side hustle option number 2 for you is to be able to do website and logo development. There's a lot of small businesses out there, a lot of entrepreneurs out there, a lot of content creators out there who ultimately need this service. They need to be able to make sure that they're able to get their personal brand together, and having a logo as well as a website allows them the opportunity to be able to do this. Now, you're probably wondering, well, what if I don't have the skill set, Natasha, to be able to actually start a website and logo development business or side hustle? Well, I'm here to tell you that this is where you can actually leverage other individuals' resources or expertise in regards to being able to do this. Keep in mind that Fiverr is a resource that allows you the opportunity to be able to find other creators out there all over the world who ultimately can do a variety of things, including logo and website development. You can actually create your own business in regards to doing logos and websites and then having someone on Fiverr do it. This allows you the opportunity to, 1, pay a low cost in regards to those individuals who are on Fiverr and ultimately creating the product for you, but 2, it allows you the opportunity to upcharge. Now, this is one where I will say a lot of people are doing it, but probably aren't as transparent about how they're actually going about doing it, and they're making a ton of money in regards to it. You do want to be careful though, because of course you are leveraging someone else's work and then delivering it as your own. So you want to make sure that you do your research. But ultimately, this is an opportunity for you to be able to sink into a side hustle that ultimately doesn't require you to have the expertise or skill set to put a logo or website together. Now, side hustle number 3 is another one that I've actually done myself and found to be quite lucrative, and that is Turo. Turo allows you the opportunity to be able to rent out your car to those who are out there who are looking for a rental car. Maybe they're coming into a particular area or visiting someone, or just coming in regards to vacation. Again, this allows you the opportunity to be able to solve a pain point for them in regards to being able to get around while they're in town. Now, I will say that Turo is one where it allows you the opportunity to be able to rent out your vehicle, where it allows you to rent out your personal vehicle. So if you're attached to your vehicle, or if you are just really scared that someone is going to, mess up your vehicle, then this probably is not the side hustle for you. But what I will say is that this one was pretty cool because I actually did it through a personal vehicle that I had that I didn't necessarily use anymore, and ultimately it allowed me the opportunity to make make thousands from doing this particular side hustle for a vehicle that was just sitting there most of the time. However, again, you do want to take a look and weigh the pros and cons of you ultimately tapping into this side hustle. But understand that there's a lot of side hustles that are out there. There's a lot of ways for you to be able to tap into and leverage your areas of expertise. If you're looking to make more money in 2024, then I ultimately think that you tapping into a side hustle is a great way for you to be able to supplement your income. Well, I hope that you found this video to be helpful. If you did, then be sure to give me a thumbs up, as well as if you're not in my Facebook group, Subscribers to Clients, then I'll be sure to leave that link down below in the description box. There's a lot going on in there where you have the opportunity to learn from others who are really interested in potentially starting their own side hustles. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video.